idea is caught on that Israel is committing genocide, whilst we overlook the fact that it's a misuse of the word anyway. By no stretch of the imagination could you ever mount a credible case. Not even the ICC is arguing that, and they're very anti-Israel. While we ignore the fact that Hamas and bodies like Hamas specifically have in their charters the object of obliterating the Jewish people in the Middle East. That is genocidal. It's a complete inversion. And it's a really interesting thing that our culture, for all of our education, is capable of that sort of revolution, really.
But it's the same inversion. That's why it makes perfect sense. The inversion is exactly the same. The reason people hate Israel is not even anti-Semitism in a lot of cases. A lot of these people hate Israel because Israel is strong. And the surrounding countries, in particular the Palestinians, are weak. They're less populous, they're less militarily sophisticated, they've got less money, right? So they're the underdog.
They're not democracies.
They're the underdog. They're the underdog in these people's heads. And you have to hate the strong, and you have to love and pity and try to promote and take the side of the weak. That's their mindset.
So they're victim makers? Is that the argument?
No, the argument is that it's the same inversion that they do about us. They hate the West for being successful. Right? And they hate Israel for being successful. They choose to side with the Palestinians, many of them, not because they know anything about the conflict, remotely. No, and I don't claim to be the world's greatest expert on the conflict either, I should just say. I'm just saying the reason these people who know even less than I do about that conflict are so persuaded that one side is right and the other side is wrong is they have a simple way of measuring. This is the whole neo-Marxist worldview. The oppressed are right and the oppressors are wrong. So if you point your finger at someone and say, that's an oppressor, that person becomes wrong, right? Or if you see that they are strong, they must be an oppressor, therefore they must be wrong. Well, that doesn't make any sense. But so the reason many people have this attitude to Israel and Palestine is exactly the same reason they hate the West. They hate Israel for exactly the same reason.